The first thing every totalitarian regime does, along with confiscation and mutilation of reality, is confiscation of history and confiscation of culture.
One of the freedoms that the Nazis crushed was the freedom to read the books they banned.
In 1933, in April, Nazi German students decided to organize a nationwide book burning program to eliminate foreign influence, to purify German culture as they saw it.
They came for the teachers first. They came for the teachers first. They told us what textbooks were allowed, what were not, what standards are allowed, what were not, and then eventually who was allowed to teach and who is not.
The freedom to read, which is protected by the First Amendment, is our essential right and duty of our democracy. Even so, it is continually under attack by both the public and private groups who think they hold the truth.
Most of the people who are affected as authors are BIPOC and LGBTQ authors.
Stories about a transgender kind of coming of age story, stories about slavery, about Black Americans and the Black experience and racial injustice in this country. So those kinds of narratives that are something other than kind of a pure, very traditional, what some people might think of as a standard old school American story.
You do not actually have to read the books to challenge them, and you do not even have to say what is objectionable in a book to have it removed from a shelf. As parents, it's totally fine to make a decision about what your child can or cannot read. It is not fine for you to make a decision for everyone else's child.
This goes beyond any conservatism and into almost Nazism, where they're trying to force their own ideas and their own religious concepts on everybody else. That's not America.
The reason this matters is because we have scientific proof that kids who feel marginalized, who read books that have characters that are marginalized, feel less alone. And we know also that kids who haven't met or experienced people who are different from them, who do so in the safe space of a book, also learn about those cultures and those identities. We know that books bridge divides between people, and we know that book bans create them.
Banned books and burning books are the same. Both are done for the same reason: fear of knowledge. Fear is not freedom. Fear is not liberty. Fear is control.